Floela the fruit bat lives in fluffy gardens. Floela lives here at 23 Flappy Heights, to be precise. Now, I bet you get up in the morning and tuck yourself in at night. Isn't that what any sensible person would do? Floela doesn't. She sleeps all day and gets up at night. Strange, isn't she? And I bet when you sleep, you lie down in your bed and get all comfy. Floela doesn't. She sleeps hanging upside down. Yes, Floela is very strange indeed. Our story begins with the ringing of Floela's alarm clock, early one night. Floela yawned a big yawn, jumped down from her perch, and toddled off to the bathroom to brush her teeth. Fruit bats have very clean teeth, you know. Floela reached for the toothpaste, but she grabbed the soap instead. Then she spread it all over her toothbrush. She scrubbed hard with the soap, leaving her covered in suds and with a ghastly taste in her mouth. You see, poor Floela has awfully bad eyesight. You can see the toothpaste, and I can see the toothpaste, but poor Floela can't see it very well at all. She can hardly tell what is what most of the time. After brushing her teeth with soap, Floela went downstairs to make some breakfast. Not being able to see well, she made a hot cup of treacle with 2 spoonfuls of salt and had a big bowl of biscuits covered in ice-cold eggs. Still feeling a bit peckish, she buttered 2 cookery books. Then she went out for a walk. Floela loved to go for big, long walks to stretch her legs. She walked over grassy hills. She walked through a small park. She walked through a pretty forest. Floela loved to walk everywhere. After some time, Floela happened to pass Paulo the cat, who was searching through some bins while doing a spot of reading. "Good night, Floela," said Paulo cheerfully. "Good night, Mr. Johnson," said Floela, and walked on, leaving Paulo confused. How odd, he thought to himself. My name is Paulo, not Mr. Johnson. Then she passed Lola the mosquito, who loves to fly around at night looking for silly things to do. "Good night, Floela," said Lola cheerfully. "Good night, Lenny," said Floela, and walked on, leaving Lola confused. How strange, she thought to herself. My name is Lola, not Lenny. Then she passed wee Reg the puppy, who was up remarkably late for such a small puppy. "Good night, Floela," said wee Reg cheerfully. "Good night, Tootie," said Floela, and walked on, leaving wee Reg confused. How bizarre, he thought to himself. My name is wee Reg, not Tootie. Poor Floela could not see anyone well enough to make out who they really were. Later that night, Floela popped into the shop to buy herself some milk. She was sure she needed fresh milk because something didn't taste quite right in her breakfast. Her milk had probably gone sour. Luckily for Floela, the penguins keep the shop open all day and all night, which is very tiring for the little penguin who works there. Inside the shop, who did Floela meet but Paulo the cat, wee Reg the puppy, and Lola the mosquito. "Hello again, Floela," they all said. Floela looked around her. She walked right past the three friends, stopped in front of a stack of tinned corn, and staring hard at it, said, "Hello, everyone. Lovely night, isn't it?" Then, before waiting for an answer, she went to find herself some milk. How odd! How strange! How bizarre, they all said. Then wee Reg had an idea to help Floela, and they all began to whisper. When Floela came back to the counter with a carton in her basket, The three friends were chatting with the tired little penguin who worked behind the counter. They were all huddled around something, but, of course, Floela couldn't see what it was. "Oh, what have you got there?" inquired Floela, who was very curious. "Why, it's a present," replied Wee Reg. "For you." And he took a pair of lovely new glasses and placed them over Floela's eyes. Suddenly, for Floela, everything became clear. She could see everything crisp and sharp. "Oh, hello, Paolo. Hello, Wee Reg. Hello, Lola," she said, very surprised to see them. Floela was a happy little fruit bat, able to see everyone and everything. As a way of thanking her friends for the glasses, she invited everyone around for a cup of tea. And as they all walked back to Floela's house for tea, Floela saw all of the beautiful places around her for the first time. Floela was so happy that she stopped walking and started skipping. She skipped all the way home. Eventually they arrived, and they all had a lovely evening together. "Tea, Reg?" offered Floela. "Yes, please," replied Wee Reg. "Milk?" she asked, and held up a carton of custard.